Today, I want to talk to you guys about random compatibility and what that means for you as a longboarder who uses RKP trucks. The short of it is that basically random compatibility means that your truck uses Randal geometry and that it can be used in conjunction with a different base plate, a different hanger, etc. For example, this is a caliber setup. I have a Randal 35-degree base plate in the back and in the front a 50-degree caliber truck in the front. So I have 50-35 split setup, and it makes it good for certain things like going fast and just like how it feels. But in order to understand what Randal compatibility is, we need to go back to the past, before some of us were born, when some of us were just a concept in somebody's mind, a seed in somebody's. So way back when, around like 1975, there was some guy called Randal, and he just saw like these essentially roller skate trucks, and he was like, you know what, dude, these things aren't cutting it for speed. They're not that stable. I need something for me. I need to be different, man. I need to go fast. I need to be stable. So essentially, he then commissioned a truck from designers. These guys, basically, this is the story. Don't know how true it is. I'll link it here for you guys to check out. And he was like, yo, man, make me some trucks. And what they ended up with was a truck that was more stable, smoother turning, and better for speed than your basic TKP truck or roller skate truck that they used to use on skateboards back then. And basically, these guys didn't patent that design. So what happened is a lot of companies took this concept and evolved it and developed their own trucks, but pretty much used the same idea of RKP trucks. However, a lot of companies took that idea, changed a few different things to make it work a little bit better, but still have that same geometry, distance between the pivot and the kingpin, distance between the base plate and the hanger, etc. So what ends up happening is actually a lot of trucks out there have a lot of interchangeable parts. Now you may need to switch over a pivot or do a tiny bit of modification, but some trucks out there actually can fit with each other. Like you can use Paris hangers on your caliber trucks or your Paris hanger on a Randal truck and a couple of other things. Okay, here's why this is important. Here's why this matters, right? Pay attention. Let's say you have like your caliber 3 setup, your Paris V3, your Sabre truck setup, and you want to go a little bit faster, but you're limited by the base plate options available to you. You only have 50-44 or 50-43, but you don't have the money to upgrade to precision trucks where low angle base plates are in plenty, and this applies to you whether you're doing downhill skating or doing LDP. You have a budget, you're broke, life's been hard, COVID, price increase, still like kicking our asses or whatever. You don't have the money.
You're poor. Interesting. Oh, you're broke. Yes, okay.
But fortunately, because of Randal compatibility, you're not just limited by what a specific cast truck manufacturer brand is making. You have access to a lot more options than you would think. Okay, and let me address this because I know I'll get this question. The reason a lot of cast truck companies like Caliber, Paris, Sabre, etc. don't make low angle base plates is because the market for that base plate is too small for them to make back the money they've invested into that. It actually costs a lot of money to make cast truck molds. You're looking at thousands of dollars and they just might not make it back. It's not a wise investment. Bear did say they have a cast base plate that was 30 degrees, but that was like 3-4 years ago. So I don't think we're ever going to get that. But that's why they don't have that. But fortunately, in the past, when the economy was better, when more people were into longboarding, some companies did make low-angle base plates. And now some companies are embracing Randal compatibility. And because of e-skating, they have made like some precision low-angle base plates. And even in the past, some companies making precision trucks just use the same old Randal geometry. So yeah, because you happen to have a truck that is Randal compatible, you then have access to some low-angle degree base plates. For example, you can use Caliber, Paris, Sabre, and some other trucks out there. Those are the most commonly used today. You have access to the 35-degree Randal base plate, or you could go with an e-skate brand, for example, like Radium, who make a 20-degree base plate so that e-skate guys are stable at high speeds. But this is machined and costs like $60-70 or something like that. Or you could go with Boardnamics, who have a split angle precision base plate offering of 48 and 33 degrees for $70, which is actually insanely affordable, and you'll have something that's stable and you can have a nice split angle setup without breaking the bank too much. Honestly, bro, calibers with these dynamic plates, dude, I think that's a dream setup, dream budget setup. You can go decently fast and have a great feeling truck. I haven't tried them. We'll try them one day, but pretty sick. So yeah, because you have a Randal compatible truck, you can do a lot of things and it's just really nice. Now, not all brands are Randal compatible. Some brands have actually made their geometry pretty unique. For example, Valkyrie trucks, Ronin, Rogue trucks, Bear trucks. The Rogue and Bear are apparently interchangeable or whatever, I don't know. I suppose the Zealous trucks also have a unique geometry, but I know every truck shares that Randal compatibility. So yeah, and way back when, I think in like 2015, some guy made a compatibility chart. So this is actually pretty old, but yeah, man, Paris, calibers, gunmetal, saber, charger 2, chargers, whatever, they're all Randal compatible. Grizzlies are not, rogues are not, or whatever. So yeah, I hope someone updates this. I'm not gonna update it. I'll link the chart in the top comment, so do go check it out. There's a key here telling you how everything works. So yeah, that's Randal compatibility. You can have a setup that's good for going fast on a budget, or a setup that's good for pumping, or good for your e-skate, or good for, what else do people use low angle base plates for? I don't know, man. To look cool, to flex, get rid of wobbles, man. So yeah, there's a lot out there. I hope those options I've given you are pretty good. And yeah, remember, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and yeah, you'll take care.